Hi everybody, welcome back. Today I thought we'd do a little fun chit chat video. Not necessarily luxury, but I've been feeling this very much this year. Things that I have been missing a lot, taking for granted. It's July right now, and I think a lot of countries across the world are going through different phases of lockdown, no lockdown, maybe it's partial lockdown or they're opening up. Whatever it is, a lot of us are facing a new normal on our day-to-day lives. And honestly, it's going to be like that for a while. It's not supposed to be a sad video, but I'm just saying, I'm setting it out there that what we are going to be experiencing for the next 6 months, maybe a year, maybe even 2 years, it is the new normal with quarantines, with travel restrictions, with even social distancing. There are some good things coming out from it. And one of the good things that for me personally, I feel is to be more appreciative of things that I took for granted previously. So that's how I want this video to be like. One of the things that I promised myself when I get a chance to do it again, or I have having a chance to do it again, I will make full use of my time, make full use of the experience, just really enjoy what I took for granted. Right. Number one is going to the gym. I am a gym bunny. I love working out. I love going to the gym to do weights, to do cycling. If I go for a long holiday for like 2, maybe 3 weeks, I get really restless. I feel like my muscles are getting weak. I just feel so unhealthy. With the full lockdown and the gyms being closed, I cannot tell you how much I miss the gym. I miss going there, cycling, doing weights, just walking around, just being around. The gym was something that was such a big part of my life, and it really brought me back to the time when I had my knee surgery and I couldn't do anything. I was just so unhappy, so almost depressed. So now that the gyms are open again and I went cycling, I tell you, it was the most amazing feeling. Like, can you imagine? I really don't like cycling. It is like the most boring thing, but I enjoyed every single pedal stroke, every time my feet just go around the cycle. I'm never gonna take for granted going to the gym again. Anytime there is a class, even though I feel like, oh my god, I'm so bored, I'm gonna go, because if a lockdown happens again in the gym, I swear, I don't know what I will do. Because all of us are bag lovers here, of course, I really miss carrying all my bags, my leather bags, my very precious bags. And before this pandemic, I was always saying that I don't really rotate my bags so much. I tend to use one bag for like 4 weeks in a row because I'm so lazy. But I tell you, once this thing comes down and I'm more comfortable to carry my leather bags out, I am going to be rotating my bags every single day. Third thing that I miss doing and I really take for granted, even though I am a makeup lover, is wearing makeup. Now, I wear makeup at home. I wear makeup when I can go out. The thing is, with foundation and powder and everything, when you wear the mask, it gets all over the mask and it's causing a little bit of breakout for my jaw here. Sometimes when I wake up to go for work and I'm rushing, I don't wear any makeup and I'm fine with that. But I think moving forward, I'm going to make a real effort to wake up a little bit earlier and just put makeup. Because for me, as a makeup lover, makeup makes me feel a little bit prettier. It really brightens up my day because I feel like it's a little bit of time for myself on top of my skincare. It can be just a bit of powder, a bit of blush. It doesn't have to be full glam. But yeah, I'm going to make a big effort to put makeup when I can start to go back to work and office and all. Which brings me to the next thing. I miss going to work. I am a person that loves to work in the office. I'm not a home worker person. I don't know, I just need to have people around me, but I'm not an extrovert. Being in a work environment, being in the office just feels so much more productive, more vibrant, so much more alive, and I just love going to work. I love getting ready to go to work, to the office. I love sitting in the office. I love seeing my colleagues. I miss that so much, and I'm never taking that for granted again. I know a lot of you out there are working at home, or that's your job, like you work from home. I'm built to work in the office. I do enjoy working from home, and I appreciate the flexibility, and I appreciate the ability to do things as well as while I'm working. But I tell you, working in the office, being around people is something that I truly miss, and I have been taking for granted. So no more of that. Every time, wake up early, put makeup, go to the office, see people at the pantry, see people in the meeting rooms. I miss it so much. I know for a lot of us, we miss traveling. I miss traveling. I actually even miss planning to travel. That is something that I look forward to when you have a trip like maybe months ahead. It's the getting ready for the trip that is also really exciting, like planning where to go, where to eat, what to do, what to see. I'm a planner, so I love that. Traveling for holidays, and for me, another kind of traveling that I do every single week, if you've been following me for a while, is to travel between Singapore and Malaysia. I used to say, oh my gosh, I have to wake up so early in the morning at 5 a.m. or 4 a.m. to fly to Singapore. And I tell you, I've taken that for granted. This is something that I used to cringe or just feel a little bit upset about. But let me tell you, when travel between two countries become a thing again, I'm never complaining. In fact, I'm going to wake up at 3 o'clock. I'm going to be up and about and all ready to go with my passport. Wow, how could I have taken this lifestyle for granted? You know, business traveling is obviously not the funnest because, you know, it's tiring and you sleep in hotels and all of that, but I absolutely miss my weekly flights. I talked about trying pants as something that I really don't like to do, but honestly, right now, I miss trying clothes in the store. I would try pants right now. I'll grab all the pants and I'll try them in store. You can't try clothes in store at the moment. It's not allowed. You can buy the clothes, you can bring them back, try them at home, and if it doesn't fit, you have to bring it back to the store. But all the shops, or majority of the shops now, don't allow you to try clothes in store. How did we ever take that for granted? It's a thing of the past at the moment, so I miss that. I've taken it for granted. When I can try things in store, I'm gonna take everything. I'm gonna go a few rounds. One of the things that makes Sephora and many of these beauty shops so amazing and so reachable and approachable is the ability to try them in store. You can swatch them on your hand. Before the pandemic, a lot of people would say, oh, it's so unhygienic, it's terrible, they shouldn't allow that. Everybody's complaining about the display. But right now, you can't try anything in store. Nothing. Everything is taken away, sealed. When you go into Sephora, all you can see are just pictures and taking the item as it is. You can't try it. And let me tell you, it's such a big step backwards. I don't know if I'm trying a foundation, if that color suits me. I can see it up front, but I can't try it and I can't test it, and you know, if it's on my hand. Trying makeup in the store, oh my gosh, I've taken it for granted. I want it back in my life. I'll never complain about it being unhygienic. I will just take care of myself. Spray alcohol on my hand, try it out, wipe it away, spray alcohol again. I can take care of myself right now. I'm not gonna put it on my lips and all of that. So, oh my gosh, please bring the makeup display back. And I miss being around people without worrying that I might bring back something for my parents or affect my parents. I'm not saying that everybody's affected with the situation, but I'm just saying that because of this situation, we have to social distance. And I honestly think social distancing is a good thing moving forward. We have people around us who are vulnerable, who are, you know, elderly, and you don't want them to be sick, even though you are okay to be sick. I think it's a good practice. Moving forward, I think there is, like, you know, when you line up in stores, there's space, and I kind of like it. I'm always worried right now, and I just want that worry to go away. I really hope a vaccine that's safe and tested is found soon that, you know, can really put this pandemic behind us. But of course, moving forward, there are many practices that have been put in place right now that are really, really good to ensure that future viruses will not spread the way that this one has. Things like social distancing, things like using alcohol wipes, masks and all. I think these are really good practices to be put in place, that are put in place and to be kept in place for the future. I hope people don't lax on it. Comment below things that you are missing, things that you've been taking granted of and no longer gonna take granted of. Comment below, let's all read about it. Be like, don't be too serious, and yeah, just have a little bit of fun. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and hit that notification bell as well. Everybody, please take care, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.